Okay, guys, welcome to today's live trading session. We are scaling the NAS100 open live using the 1-minute sniper strategy. Okay, so the 1-minute sniper strategy is nothing new in the Smart Wolf Club, guys. Welcome to the Smart Wolf Club. This is our channel. This is your channel, and I invite you guys to come back every time we have the live so you can take trades with us. I hope you guys are ready. So I'm going to share my screen so you can see the charts. And today we are also going to learn how to make some money online other than using the power of trading. We're going to use the power of AI. So let's see if I can. Yep, there we go. There I am. And here are the charts. So, okay, it's 9:30 now. The 9:30 button has started. It is going down. You can see we just jumped in there. Okay, so we're going to put our stop loss. Stop loss is going to be right here above that candle, 32,261. 3261, guys. And we're going to let it run until it stops. So that's the 9:30 candle. We are on the 5-minute time frame. We're going to let it run and see how far it goes. If it doesn't go any far, it will come back and hit our stop loss like it's going to do now. There's a massive rejection at the bottom. And it is coming up. It is coming up. So that's the open. Right now we're just following the 1-minute free flow color change strategy. We're just going to let it run. If it comes back, okay, there you go. It is coming back to the upside. It's going to hit our stop loss and it's going to take us out. Because it seems there's massive rejection to go down. So it is, oh yeah, there we go. So it took us out and now it is going to the upside. So we're going to buy and follow that to the upside. Our stop loss is going to be right here at 30. We're going to keep it so close to 30. 34 there. Okay, it's going up, it's going down, it's going up, it's going down. It's undecided. So the first candle is crazy. Okay, so now it's going down, it's going up. We're going to wait for the first 5 minutes to close, and then we're going to wait for our breakout, retest, yada, 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 yada. You guys know that deal, right? Breakout, retest, yada, 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 yada. So that's 234 there, where our stop loss is. We're going to wait for the first 5 minutes, see what happens. I think they came for that liquidity. I don't know if they want to come for this. There's more liquidity down here. There's more liquidity here, guys. You can see here. But it's already took care of this. All right, we're going to bring that to break even. Right there. So this was just the first minute scalper strategy here. We are using our free flow color change strategy. Basically, we jump in whatever color that was. We put our stop loss very close. Okay. So we put our stop loss extremely close. So we let this ride. That's the first candle. I think they're going to come for this liquidity up here. And then they're going to probably dump a little bit of that. So we let that run. Let's see what happens. You can see it's below the 200, so it's probably bearish, basically. But I think they're coming for this. I don't know if they're going to go any further. So they wanted that liquidity. They got it. They got that liquidity. We just let the bar keep on moving. We're about 1 minute to go before the first candle closes. Once the first candle closes, we're going to mark beginning and the end of the first candle. It's not pushing any further than that, so I think they already wanted that liquidity. They got it, and now they're going to fall back. Okay, they're falling back now, very heavy. Let's see if there's follow-through. Sometimes there is follow-through. Let's see if there'll be follow-through in this case. That was a big bar. Let's see where the sellers are. Well, the sellers are right here because of what happened there. Oh, man. Yeah, there's going to be no follow-through. The response is negative to go down. Oh, my goodness. So they're going to take us out here. Well, we are above break-even. We are literally just there. Let's see if the buyers are strong enough to push it up. That would be nice if they push it up, because we are still in there, guys. Nope, the buyers are not that strong. The sellers are lacking just. They've been selling all night long. You can see all the previous. You can see here, this was London time, London session, Asian session. All you can see is going down. It's below the 200. This is a 200. Oh, yes. So it's coming down very, very strong. Very strong. Very, very strong. Very strong. It is coming down very, very strong. But our stop loss is right there. It's right here, just one ticker above break even. But you guys remember, we took the first trade, we had an L, right? So our balance is very, very small. We started at about 649. And I'll tell you what happened last night. My student was watching the London session because he's been learning how to do that. So he did take some trade that literally almost obliterated the account. And the reason was simply trading against the trend, you know. He took a buy trade, a long trade. There was a pullback to the moving averages, and he bought into that bait, and he took a trade, a buy trade. And of course, London session was literally hunting for liquidity, that the Asian time liquidity. Okay, Asia pushed it up, London was hunting that liquidity, and therefore that's what happened. That's why we are starting down here. So right now you can see we are still bearish because the 200 is above. These bars are forming below the 200. These bars are forming below the 200. So we are still bearish, but I took this trade just following the colors. And you can see how difficult it is to go up, because especially to break this barrier here, you can see it's not being able to break this barrier here. The sellers are lacking right here. Some big money is sitting here, and they're trying to protect their positions. Whatever it takes, they're going to protect this position. So that's what's happening. So we can move our stop loss just beneath this here, this bar, big bar here. So if it comes down, it's going to weak us out. So we moved our stop loss there. Oh, and it's coming down. It is coming down. It is coming down, guys. It is coming down. It's forming like a doji. A doji could signify a change of trend or a continuation. So this is confusion. I call it the confusion bar. The market is confused, but now the market is not confused. The market has decided. You can see a big bar. Okay, we have 1 minute to go, and this 1 minute is very important. If we stay above this big bar, there's a chance that the next bar is going to print going up. But if we are staying below this bar, you can see the conviction is to go down. Okay. Okay. All right. So hopefully this 1 minute to go, guys. We have 1 minute to go on this bar, 1 minute to go on this bar, and then we're gonna flip to the trading view, where we're gonna mark our opening range, the 5 minutes, which is this massive bar here. This is so huge. I don't want to even mess with this bar. Look at that bar. Look, can you guys? Okay, so now we're going down. It's official. It's coming down. It's coming down here because of this. Okay, so they took that. Yeah, so this is coming down slowly. It's going to try to respond to this bar. It's going to take us out now with a little change. We're going to get some little change out of it. We did. Whew. We got some little change out of that trade. So let's go to this. All right, there we go. And let's mark the opening. So that's where it started. Started there. It's a big bar. There we go. There we go. That's the mark it with the rectangle there. So that's the 5 minutes. And then if we go down to 1 minute time frame, as you can see where we are with the 1 minute time frame, as you can see, it comes up, retest that. Okay, so it's coming to retest that. That's the 50. Okay, so let's see if it goes down. The next bar, let's see where the next bar is. If the next bar, okay, so broke down there. Okay, so we're going down. We didn't really break out. We just tested that. Okay, so now we have gone that. We're going to wait for a retest of this. Pull back to that. I'm talking about a pullback. This is the 50 EMA. So we just went below it. You can see how it looks right now. So we got a little bit of this here, but we had an L as soon as we jumped in the open. Okay, so you can see that's pushing, really going down, seriously going down. I can see my rectangle is not quite okay here. Let's move this a little bit. Yeah, I can see the bar is here. Let's go to 5 minutes, see how that bar looks like. Yeah, it doesn't seem like, okay, so that's the bar. Okay, so there is the bar. There we go. That's right. Kind of, there we go. There we go. All right, there we go. And then we are down to the 1 minute. That's where we're going to be hunting for trades. You can see that candles are breaking below the 200 moving average. The moving averages are also pointing down. And it's time to bite an apple. So they're coming for all these liquidities down here. You see this part here? They're going to come all the way down, probably break to the downside. The bars are big and they're all going down. We're getting a pullback here. If you get a nice engulfer, you can take the trade to that direction, but it doesn't look like. Instead, we are pushing to the downside, so we can sell this, and let's see what happens. We put our stop loss here, 33.15. So we do have a stop loss. Let's see if it's going to continue to push to the downside, because there's liquidity down here. So once it gets to this level, we can just close this guy. It's now printing a rejection candle, I think. Okay, let's see. All right, we're going to continue. It's printing at, let's go to the 1 minute and see. This is where the one minute looks like that. There's liquidity down here, so I'm looking at what the market is trying to do. Are they coming for this liquidity here? So if this guy comes below here, we can get out. No, it's coming back. Oof. Very volatile. Yeah, it's coming back big time. In response to that, liquidity was taken already. All right, let's see. The volatility right now is crazy. You can see Nasdaq is extremely volatile. Look at the big wick at the top. It's going to fill in the wick, signifying a change. It's going up now. So we're going to give up the little win that we had. Let's go to the 5 minutes, see what's going on the 5 minutes. Yep, there is a change. Let's see on the 30. The higher time frames, they are also looking very, very weird. Look at the 15. Yes, the 15 has changed. It's coming back. That's the 15-minute, the higher time frame. So we are going extremely aggressive. If you look at our theory here, using the 50 lot size is the most aggressive. Okay, this is our max. So this can break or make. So it is probably going to break, which is okay. My student is aware of the risk involved with massive lot size. It can break the entire thing. So now we're getting into some sort of accumulation here. There is accumulation, manipulation, and then distribution. So there are three phases. And then you'll be looking for something they call a fair value gap. If you guys are not aware, is it's where subsequent candles following each other literally create a gap, a point of interest, an area of interest where you can actually take trades, get in, where the market makers, they take position. It's called position trading. They don't trade like you and I, where we FOMO in. We see a big bar, we jump in and get cooked. They don't. They lie in waiting. They would come and put their position, let's say here, and they will wait for the market to come back They use probably like limits, buy limits or sell limits or buy stop. They use that type of stuff. Or if they enter a position like here, this would be a serious area of interest, a liquidity zone where they're going to get in. And you know, they cannot get in like you and I, where they simply just jump in like we did now, because then they can shake the market. So what they do is they slowly sneak in. They slowly sneak in. You know, they'll take like partial buys or partial sell. So like in a case like this, so here they're probably entering their positions, taking positions, and in the process they are cleaning your stop losses, and then that's what happens. So let's see if we go to our chart here. So we had a breakout here. We should be coming down. Yeah, the way they're pointing down, we should be coming down. Okay, it's a 1 minute. This should be going down here because this was a pullback to the inside, almost to the midsection. So I think we should be pushing further down. Okay, yeah, should be pushing further down. If I can move this for you guys. Okay, now they're printing very long bars going up. Okay, so they're not really, move down is not really strong anymore. They're actually going up. So the breakout down here was a fake. It was a fake breakout. So if you jumped in here, you would be cooked. Yep. They've been doing that a lot lately, that if you actually trading just the breakout, the losses are massive, because the breakout strategy would mean as soon as this breaks up here, closes here, somebody enters in the opening candle there, going down, right? And then what happens? It goes up all the way, takes your stop loss. That's exactly what they did. So now they're coming back to the 50, and you can see it is getting stronger. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they're getting closer to our stop. Margin is so small, we're going to be margin called, and they're going to take everything. Yeah, that's what is going to happen. Yeah, I see the margin is too small. Maybe we should just close this. Equity is very small now. Yeah, this was a deadly trade that we took. So we fell for the FOMO, jumped in here when the candle broke, and now we're going to get cooked. Let's look at 5 minutes. Yeah, you can see they're coming back to feel that this bar here has totally been negated. There was no follow through. Ordinarily, after a big bar like this, you should get a follow through, but that's not the case that happened. In this case, we had a rejection, a very, very powerful rejection from the buyers who are looming, who are down here. So here there's money that is sitting here, a lot of it. They took long trades, so they're protecting their stop loss here. And that's why we're getting this fight between the buyers and the sellers. The sellers are trying to push it down, and you can see somebody did dump positions here, massive amounts of money. But these people down here, this whatever is on here is very strong. It is literally protecting their position here. All right, so now let's see if we can close this position We literally just want to close this position. We want to bring our stop loss here. Just let it take us out. So we don't get the margin call. We can leave to trade another day. Wow, this is strong. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. Wow, that was powerful. Yeah, this position is something else here. They're protecting this position. A lot of stop losses here for a buy trade, long shots, a long trade. Okay, it's gonna just obliterate us there. Yeah, we're gonna let it do that. Or maybe we move it for a minute. Let's see what happens. We're just trying to get to the break-even mark, so we can just preserve the account. Even breaking even is not easy here. Let's look at what's going on. Yep. Okay. The trend, it looks bearish looking at the, this is the 1 minuters. When you look at the bars for the 1 minuters, the trend looks bearish. If we go to the 5 minute, again, you can see it's a bearish trend. If you go to the higher time frame, the 15 minute, again, it's a bearish trend, okay? It's still a bearish trend, even on the 15 minute. Still a bearish trend. If you go now to the higher time frames, like the 1 hour, 1 hour is showing bullish. Okay, so now there is a divergency there. Okay, there's no agreement. There's a bullish trend, even though two of the moving averages are above the market right now, the 50 EMA and the 20, which is the first one. You can see the candles are breaking below these two, which is, for me, is a short term, you know, like a pullback or downward trend, short term, but long term, the 200 is still, this market is above the 200, signifying a bullish move. And if you go to the 4 hours, it confirms that. The 4 hours seriously shows a bullish move. You can see that, even though we have a pullback down here. And you know what's going to happen? Right now, we are kissing the 50. And normally what happens? We could bounce from this 50 and boom, go to the upside. So that's why I really want to get out of this. Oh my goodness. The margin is being now. Oh, that's a mistake, I think. Move the stop loss. Yes, we're going to just lose the account. Yeah, this is serious stuff going on here. Won't allow us to do anything. Yeah. Yeah, our margin is so thin. We're going to get margin call. That will wipe the account. Oh, what started like a better day is turning out to be not a good day at all. What started like a big bar, enough to make some money, that ended up being nightmarish. So that's what happens in the market. So my student is getting another very bitter lesson here. Yep, we're going to move it as fast as we can. So we can see how the margin call is going to take place. It is about margin call. As soon as we get to like 30, they're going to call the margin. You can see it's coming up in the next 1 minute. Yeah, in the next 1 minute, there's going to be a margin called. because at 10 o'clock, it's 9:59, guys. We trade between 9:30 and 11 o'clock. I don't think today we're going to last that long. The account is gone. You can see the margin is so small, and the market has taketh what it giveth. Market gives you one day before, then the next day it taketh. So what do you have to do? You got to limit your risk. You got to limit the amount of trades you take. You're going to have to limit your exposure to the market. So we're talking about lot sizes and stuff like that. So we have a chance to bring our thing down there. So that's what I'm talking about. No, it's just, it doesn't want to give us a break. Yeah, I told you they're protecting this position so bad, so strong. As much as the sellers want this to go down, they are saying no. So they're in here doing what we call the accumulation phase. They're accumulating, they're manipulating, and then they're going to distribute this to themselves. So this is all accumulation here. Wow, look at no break, man. They're coming so strong, so powerful. Yeah, accumulation is just dangerous. We let them be done with the accumulation phase. And then we go to the manipulation phase, which here, we can see here there was a manipulation already. See the accumulated U here. Okay, here is, this is literally accumulation. You can see bar, big bar at the top, big bar at the bottom, biggest bar at the top, biggest bar at the bottom. And you can see the bias is to go up because look at the volume. The volume is so massive when it starts going up. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. A lot of it is to go up. Look at the volume. Right now, look at the volume here is so small. When the sellers are not there, the buyers are the ones who are lurking around here. And we took a sell trade. So we are very few. We are very few fighting all these hyenas. I call the buyers now the bulls. The bears are fighting the bulls. So they have been outnumbered. Seriously, you can look at the volume. Look at the volume. It tells you who is winning here. The buyers are many, many, many. Look at the sellers. Look at that. You see that little volume bar here? Hardly any sellers. We are like half, less than a half, 2/3. So what is the likely outcome out of this? Go up. Yeah. Go up. It's going to shoot up after the accumulation phase. We are likely going to shoot up. Okay, see how it rejects my entry point? Like, it rejects it like there's something terribly wrong. Yeah, it rejects it so bad. All right, so we're going to wait for 3 minutes, which are very strong. This is like the longest 3 minutes. I think I'm going to cut this loss even further. Let's just cut this. Let's see how far this thing is going to go. Let's put it right there. Come on, sellers. Oh, sellers are coming back. The sellers coming back. You can see this has grown just over a half. The sellers are coming back until they overtake the buyers. We are not in good shape. You see, like here, the sellers were doing great. See, but here, no, the buyers are not a joke. The buyers are too many. Buyers are too many. Buyers are too many. Buyers are too many. Oh no, the buyers are not letting this go. Look at them. Yeah, you can see the number has grown a little bit. More bears are coming. They can hear our cry. Yes, more bears are coming, guys. We're going to move our stop loss. Okay, because we want to get out of this trade because there's more bulls than bears. So if we get a chance to move just a little bit, we move. And that's what we did. More bears, please. More bears. The next 2 minutes. Can all the bears come? Can all the bears come? Okay, bears, where are you, bears? We're going to let it give us a chance to just keep on going. Okay, more bears. We want to see more bears. Yeah, the bears are almost equal now. The bears are almost equal. We're gonna let it keep on going. The bears are almost equal now. Yeah, 1 minute. I'm gonna take that. Boom, I took it. Out. Took it. I took it. I don't wanna know. I took it. Yeah, the bears are coming. I don't see much liquidity here. The bears have come. We are out. And I took it. I'm out. I tapped out. So we are at what? 627. We started at 649. So we are now at 627. Wow. Yeah, the bears. Okay, let's see what's going to happen here. Let's go back to our Nasdaq. Go to 1 minute. I'm looking at TradingView now. Okay, guys. One thing I've realized is that FBS. Okay, so here we've broken to the downside, and now it's let's see, what is it hunting? It's hunting this liquidity over here. We're getting a rejection, so I think it will come all the way down here, and then it starts going back. Okay, so that's where we are at the moment. It's all down. Let's see if it goes past that. This is where we are right now. Okay, and then you go to 5 minutes. We can see what it has done. Broken to the downside. Okay, it is going down. Further down, yes, it is going further down. So taking that liquidity, and let's see what's going to happen. Boom, we have a rejection, serious rejection, very serious rejection. So I'm glad we are out, guys. Woo! We are out with an account still intact from 649 to 627. I'll take that a million times. But you can see now we have a chance to play the pullback. You know, we have a chance to play the pullback. You can see the volume of sellers is very small here. The bears volume is tiny compared to the buyers. The buyers were so strong, and then the sellers came, pushed it down. We got out. Yep, I couldn't wait to get out, guys. This is one trade that I really wanted to get out, okay, without being margin called. I'm just messing with you guys. My mouth is full. I bite apples when I'm trading. Trading is very boring. So unless because you're lonely, you're watching the chart. So unless you belong to a group like the Smart Wolf Club, unless you belong to a group like our group, you can be trading lonely. So now, at least I have a chart here. I can see what my members in the Smart Wolf Club are doing all over the world. Tajimoto is on here from Tokyo with a big emoji. 25K from this bar. I mean, this guy, some of our coaches are trading, and students are trading, and members are trading massive accounts, okay? Not $200, not $500 account. These guys are trading millions, thousands of dollars. Some of them are trading their own money, and some are not trading their own money. They are doing what we call prop farm. You know what prop farming is? Where they pay for challenges and they win the challenges following some of our strategies. Not this strategy. The strategy I just showed you, you can never win any challenge, okay? Because you're going to be day one, they're going to kick you out. You're going to lose the challenge. Why? Did you guys see the drawdowns? Did you see the kind of lot sizes we are using? You cannot use this to play the challenge game, okay? The prop farm game, okay? The prop farm game, you have to be disciplined. Your risk, some of them only allow you a 1%, 5% drawdown per day. You guys saw our drawdown was, we were coming to margin call. So they will take the account from you right away, Okay, guys. So I think we are going up. Let's see. Let's wait for this to close. If it closes, we're going to jump in because we can see this is a reversal pattern here, right here. We do trade reversals, and that's what we are looking for. Yeah. After the breakout, we wait for a reversal pattern. You can see there you go. That was the breakout, the 5-minute opening range. We broke out to the downside. We went as far as down here, and now we are coming back. So if we get a reversal, but coming back into this box, into this rectangle, we can take that trade, guys. And now you can see we are very aggressive. I already told you we are aggressive today. We are going extremely aggressive. Okay, I can see a green bar. There we go. I can see a green bar, which is a good sign. As soon as the green bar goes above this, we are in. There we go. So we're going to jump in, guys. We're going to buy. Our stop loss is going to be just below that bar, which is 3144. And our take profit should be a risk of 1 to 2. So you can see how many points these are. 144, 199. Our price was 199. So that's like what, 50? Guys, do the maths. 55 exactly times 2, 110. So add 110 to the price. So 31.99 plus 110. That's 90303. 3309. So our take profit is 3309. There we go. Booyah. So, guys, we are not greedy. We are just targeting a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. So we're going to let this move. I'm going to move my thing to stop loss. There we go. We are now at stop loss. So we are now in the trade. If it comes and whips us out, we are out at 0. Okay. So we are in this trade at 0. So you guys can see where our stop loss is. Stop loss is down here. So one ticker above our entry point. Our entry point was 3199 and we are at 3204. Okay, so this is just a pullback. I don't think this move is going to be sustained because you can see the 200 is lacking up here, showing us this is going to be a downward trend. Guys, I've been standing on my desk, so let me just sit my desk. I might disappear for a minute, but you guys, can you guys see? Can you guys see? Come on, I want to hear some interaction. Can you guys see what is going on? Look at that big bar. Look at the bar. But then it doesn't have a lot of volume. Oh man, it's coming back quickly. Okay, let's move this here. Halfway, it's a big bar, so we can take profit up there. At least we can make some coffee. It should pay for our time, right? It's a big bar, so we are like halfway there. There's 3 minutes to go on this bar, but it has hit the 50, and the 50 may act as a support. I mean, a resistance. That's what I meant. It has hit the 50 already, and it is coming down. So the 50 could be a support. Oh, no, I don't want us to be wicked out. We can give up some of these wins. Okay, let's go, guys. Let's go. Where are the buyers? Come on, buyers. Where are you? Where are the bulls? Bring the horns. The bulls. But the bears are like this. The jaws are open already. Yeah, they devour you, man. They will just crush your bones too. Yeah, look at the bears. They're not giving these guys a chance. Come on, 50. Let us go. This is the 50. The 50 EMA. Man, that's a powerful stop right there. Let's look at it here. You can see this is the 50. And that's where we came, and we are breaking from the 50. Massive breaks. Oh, come on, 50. Let us go. Now the 20 is also acting similarly. It's following its big brother. stopping the bulls. Come on, don't play with the bulls. You're going to get the horns. Don't play with the bulls. You're going to get the horns. Don't play with the bulls. You're going to get the horns. Boom, boom. The bulls. Boom, boom. The bulls. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The bulls. The bulls. Now, Smart Wolf Club. Join the Smart Wolf Club. What are you waiting for? So you can be trading with us. The link is in the description. And do you have your Vox Fit? Do you have your Vox Fit? That's the app you should have on your phone, the Vox Fit, right now. You can take your blood pressure. You know, when you're trading, your pressure may go up. Your heart rate may go up. You got to record those. Okay. Boom. The bulls decided to go past the 50, but the 50 is saying no. We want the bulls to go past the 50. Let's see. Okay, we're going to move our stop loss up to there. Yeah. So, guys, we have moved our stop loss. So we can just have a zero-sum trade. Zero-sum trade, I mean, like, zero-sum means that if it comes crashing, we make a cup of coffee. All we need is a cup of coffee, you know? We are not greedy people. We were greedy in the beginning, and you saw it burnt our fingers, right? My student knows that very well. The market will burn your fingers if you try to get greedy. How do you get greedy when trading? Getting greedy while trading is by going in with a 50 lot size on a less than $1,000 account. That is terrible. If my coach hears that, he's going to slap me on the face. Of course, he's watching. I'm just kidding. They know what we are doing. This is a training account. And whatever I do here, guys, is not professional advice. Let me put a disclaimer, because I know some of you get carried away when you see people trading. You think it's like some, magic, or you press a button and you make some money online. No. There's nothing like that. Some of us have been online since 1998, guys, okay? So we've been there, we've done that. If it means trading, we've been trading for years. Some of our coaches have actually traded for between 30 and 40 years. Some of them, they'll tell you monkey stories. They'll tell you stories that you can't believe. Okay, it's coming down. We are seeing a reversal here. So it's going to weak us out. Boom. Let's give it a chance. Let's move back. Let's not be so greedy. Let it play out. I mean, if the move is done, it's done, okay? But I don't want to be taken out by a stupid wick that just comes down and boom, wicks you out. And it denies you the bigger picture, okay? So the bigger picture here is, let's see. Let's look at trading. Let's go to trading view. Yeah, I mean, we're breaking above the 50. What is stopping us from flying to the 200? Reclaiming this here. Look, there's some liquidity here, guys. Yeah, I'm trying to tell the market makers, the guys who are holding billions of dollars here, I'm telling them, move back. Let it go, because there's money here. Come and collect this money. Oh, no. Maybe it's like I messed around with them. Oh, now they're going to show me, they're going to teach me a lesson. Yeah, it looks like, okay, we get up. We get out. Get out. Let's move this back, because I'm tired of this. Yeah. I'm ready for this trade to be done. Yeah, I am. I'm literally ready. I'm going to move this. You know where I'm going to move it? So close that you won't believe it. I'm going to move it right there. Right there. Ah! It took us out. Okay. It took us out. But look. Day is done. Let me go home. From 6:49 this morning, took an L. It came down to almost margin call to 0. And now we are back to 984, guys. Oh, where's my student? I can see you smiling. Ha, ha, he's smiling. What are those things that, oh, confetti. Yeah, he just clicked a button. There's confetti. People are celebrating in the group now. Okay. So now let's get serious. Let's get serious, okay? So guys, do you know what happened here? Do you guys know what happened right here? The 50 is causing havoc, okay? The 50 EMA is causing havoc. It's such a powerful indicator. It's such a powerful moving average, the 50 EMA and the 200. Those are like the mother loads. The 200 is the mother of them all. Institutions, write this down. Institutions, pay attention to these two moving averages, okay? If there's anything you want to take out of this training, is that institutions pay attention. Okay, so it's going down now, so we're going to jump to the downside. We're going to sell. Our stop loss is going to be right on top of this. Let me show you where it is. This one right here, 30,310. Yeah, we're going to have to be very careful now. 3310 is our stop loss. And actually, that's not the stop loss. I'm going to use that to slide this guy down to here. Stop loss is where the reversal takes place. There we go. And then where is our take profit? Okay, so take profit is a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. So basically, we're going to do what's the difference between our price and our stop loss. Guys, maths, 49, right? So 49 times 2. 49 times 2, guys, 98. Okay, so let's say 100. Okay, so we're gonna minus 100 here. So our take profit is gonna be 3150. Simple, guys, simple. 3150. That's our take profit. There we go. So we are down here. Okay, so we are praying that the market comes all the way down here, which we could be wrong. You know why we could be wrong? Because this thing is going up. Oh no. They're in accumulation phase. Accumulation, manipulation, and then distribution. So we've been manipulated here. And we fell for it. Ha, ha. So they're laughing. Ho, 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 ho. They're laughing, man. They're really laughing at us. We've been manipulated. You know what? It's okay. It's okay. Whatever you win, sometimes you have to give it back. Okay, so we won a lot, you guys, from 600 to 900 in what? In just a few minutes. That's a very small account. A small account making over $300 in less than half an hour. That's big. You can go look everywhere. There's no way you're gonna get something like that. You know, only when it comes to risky trading. This is aggressive, extremely aggressive trading. I'll not advise you to use this in any accounts unless it's your own money that you can afford to lose. If you can't afford to lose it, don't do this. I'm going to show you what you should do. You should be using a lot size more friendly like this, okay? The safe hunt. So we should be using literally 5 cent, 5 lot, 0.05, okay, which is a standard lot. Excuse me, 0.05. That's what we should be using, not what we are using right now. Right now, we are using 0.5 instead of the 0.05, which is 10 times the risk. So are you ready for a 10 times risk? No, you're not, right? With your hard-earned cash, nobody wants to risk their hard-earned cash that big. Okay, this thing is going to weak us out here, so let's just be careful. I think we were duped into that pullback. Excuse me, because it seems like it's going up now. Oh my goodness, yeah, it's so strong. It's gonna come for this. Oh my goodness, yeah, it is so strong. You can't stop this train. It is going up. It has decided it's gonna go up. It's even broken above the 50 with ease. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, yeah, it took us out. Oh, now we are back to 724. Okay, so that's accumulation, manipulation. We're being manipulated here. and eventually it's going to go down without us. But we are right here. We are looking, because I think it will eventually go down. Let's look at the 15. What is, yep, the 15 shows the same thing. Still down. Move. Let's go to the 1 hour. Again, the 1 hour is bullish, still bullish, but they're having an accumulation going on here. This is accumulation. Then there's going to be manipulation and eventual distribution without you. So they distribute the money among themselves. Who are these people? That's the market makers. The people who have big positions, like in areas like this. They have big positions in areas like this, okay? They have big positions down here. So they're going to manipulate this, and they go in bit by bit. So you guys get in, put your stop losses, they come for them, they take the money just like they did. So now look at our account, 724. So from 984 to 724, we lost 200 and some change in a split second, because we are playing the big boys game, the aggressive thing. All right, so we are paying attention to what's going on here. Are we reversing? That is a question. Are we in a reversal mode? Is the market reversing to the upside? Give me an answer. Is the market going to the upside? Why don't we just take a break? Let's stay out of this. Guys, I'll be right back. Getting warm here. Whew. It's getting warm. I was dressed up so warmly because that's how I like it. I don't like the cold. My trading room, my studio here gets cold because there's a lot of trees outside. It's like shaded area. And boy, oh boy, it gets really cold. So what are we up to here? Man, our goal is to get this account. So far, you know, we started from 649. We are now at 724. So that's like 90. 649 to 724. Guys, do the maths. Hey, where are you guys? Do the maths. 720 from 640, that's $80. Okay, so we made $80 so far the whole morning. No, that's not like us. We gave up so much. We made so much. We gave up so much. But that's the game. Give and take, give and take. The market taketh what it giveth if you trade more. We've traded a lot. So we've been here for a long time. This is a training account. So, you know, you guys are here to see what happens. And the good thing is this is real money account. It's not a demo account. It's not paper money. My student can afford to lose this because his investment was barely $130. That's why we started the account. If you guys remember, from the very beginning, it was $130. $130. We grew it up to 2,000 plus almost 700. We brought it down to zero, almost zero. Then we started building it up again. We got it to about 1,800, 1,700. We withdrew $800. Guys, you guys remember I was telling you we're going to withdraw some money? We did, to see if actually you can withdraw the money. We did. We withdrew the money, $800. My student withdrew the money using his Bitcoin wallet, okay? So for somebody who lives in the village, if you guys don't know the story, my student lives in the village where he lives under $1 per day. So now here, I don't know what the thesis is, because you can see, are we coming for this stop losses here and then go down? Or are we now clearly reversing the trend? Because look here, if we're going to go above this, it's a reversal of that trend. Yeah, it's going up, seriously. Let's look at our breakout time. Let's go down to minutes and see. Okay, yeah, so we are headed that way. We are headed to a breakout on the upper side. Even though you guys can see the momentum has reduced, but this is what it's looking like. So we had a opening range, right? 5 minutes, we mark the top and the bottom, the 5-minute bar. We go down to the 1 minute time frame. Then we had the rally down. We broke out. Okay, so some of you jumped here for a breakout. You took some short trades here. What happens? You're kicked out immediately. We were victims of that, and we lost a lot of money here. And then we came back again. We bounced off the 50. We started going down. And then shortly after, there was a pullback. Again, that leaked a lot of people here. Okay, stop losses here. Boom. And then now it rallied all the way down without you. It comes back, takes your money, and then it continues in the direction of your trade. Very frustrating, right? And then it comes down here. It breaks out again. Some people jump in, and then what happened? It comes back and wicks you out, okay? Now, you could see there was a reversal pattern here. These two bars here. You see these wicks at the bottom, the double wick phenomena. Double wick phenomena is double wick phenomena. Dangerous. Double wick phenomena, okay? Now, this was a big move. If you caught this move, you are still in the trade, okay? You are still in the trade, even though there was a pullback here, which kicked us out. We were kicked out by this pullback. We caught this move, but we were greedy. We didn't want to take risks. We were scared bulls. A scared bull will run away even when the branch falls. It's not a lion. It's not a bear. It's just a branch falling. Scared bull is going to run because it's been scared once. So we lost a bunch of money here. We were scared. So scared money doesn't make money. So we lost that. We got out. We were wicked because we put our stop loss so close. And that's what happened. Okay, now here you can see what they're trying to do. They're going to fake you out, thinking that it's a reversal now. They're going to fake you probably. And then they're going to come down. Yeah, I think they're probably just going to behave like here. Because you can see this is an engulfer. Engulfer means we should trade, right? If we're following our free flow color change, we should jump in here to go down, right? But I'm not going to do that now because you can see we are scared, the bulls. Okay, we've been beaten. We've been literally escaped the jaws of the bears here. All morning we've been escaping bears' jaws. And now this is where we are. Excuse me, guys. All right, so let's see. Yep, it does. It's doing exactly what we expect it to do. Yeah, it's coming down to fake you guys, take your money here, and then it's probably going to continue up without you. Yeah, yep. So let's see if it turns green and the green bar shows, yep. Literally, this is a week to just come and take your money. Okay. So that's a 1 minute. Let's see. These bars are 1 minute, so they're going to close pretty rapido. That has closed. It's not the type of bar I was expecting. I was expecting a pin bar or what they call a hammer, like a long tail with a small body at the top, but instead it's a pretty solid bar going down with wicks, equal wicks, sizes of wicks are equal on both sides. Okay, so this is pushing down. So I'm thinking it's a minor pullback towards the 50. Okay. And then from the 50, it will bounce up again. Okay. I'm thinking that's my thesis. Or it could be just coming back to the 20 and then bounce back. These pullbacks are there to just take out FOMOing. People who are FOMOing in, like you and me. Okay. You FOMO in, they take your money. You FOMO in, they take your money. That's how the market is designed. The market makers have designed it like that purposely. You FOMO in, they come take your money. You FOMO in, they take your money. You FOMO in, they take your money. This move, I think, is still going to continue until we get somewhere up there. There's lots of money lacking around here. So when we're going to do the liquidity hunting, it's going to force the market to go up. Yes. Because if you look at the higher time frames, they are showing we're still in a bullish. NAS is still bullish. Yeah, NAS is still bullish. Okay. So, okay, there we go. That's what I was waiting for. So we're going to buy. We're going to put our stop loss right here, 32.83. 32.83. That's where our stop loss is. We just put our stop loss there, and we're going to move it to this bar there, just one ticker below. That's our stop loss. And what should be our take profit, guys? Guys, do the maths. A 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. So minus 289 and 321. What's the difference there, guys? Do the maths. That's 2. Guys, the maths, 232. Okay, so that's 32 times 2, 64. So you're going to add 64 to the price. 64 to the price, guys. 303.85. 303.85. 303.85. That gives you a risk reward ratio of 1 to 2. You can see where we are right here, and that's right at the floor of 200. That's where the 200 is chilling right now. Okay. So let's see what's happening here. I think they're going to start accumulation here. The trend here looks like it's accumulation because we have reached this peak here. So here they're going to try to accumulate. So that is suck you guys in. Okay. So you guys are going to come in because you're FOMOing now. Oh, they don't even have respect for us. They're actually coming for a stop loss right away. As soon as we put it, even before the ink dries, they are on their way to collect. It's like, let me get what belongs to me. It doesn't belong to you, man. Give us a break. Look at the market. Our stop loss does not belong to you. Just go. Go your way. Keep going. Go up. Oh, no. Ooh. No. It just came. Yeah. Just took what belongs to them, and look at what we have done now. That's crazy. Yeah, that's what they did. They just came for it. Yeah, they just, boom, just came for it. Okay, so they're accumulating here. So we are back to even less than what we started at. Yeah, look, 724. If I refresh this, you're not going to like it. Oh, don't like it. Don't like it. Oh, oh my goodness. Okay, how much time do we have? It's 10:36. Okay, let's see. We're having fun, right? No? Fun losing money? No. Student is not having fun. My student is not happy. He says, no, not having fun anymore because the market is crazy. Yeah, market can be crazy. We got to stay out now, okay? We stay out for now. We are still waiting for a nice breakout. We can sit down. Okay, let me sit at the desk. I've been standing all this time for almost an hour. It's time to sit down. Save my back from standing all that long. So my desk is kneeling down, guys. So if you don't see me, I'm right here. Okay, so there we go. So we're just watching the market. Yeah, we stayed out now. We don't take any trade. We lost so much money. From 900, we had created up to 900. We gave it back all plus more. They even took ours. Our starting point was 649. We are now at 560. That means they even took ours. They gave us some. We didn't take it and go. We decided to bring it back to the market. And then what happened? They take it plus more. Plus they charge us a fee for overstaying, overtrading, all that stuff. So there are things here you cannot do. Overtrade. So you guys are learning, right? You know, that's how our nuggets come out. You're learning through experience, overtrading. You see the mistakes that we're making. Some of them are deliberate, so you guys can learn. This is a training account. So most of the time people just show you the winning side. They don't show you the negative side, the bad and the ugly. We show that here. So you guys don't do this. So you can learn. You see when you do it, it burns your finger right away. If you trade with big lot sizes, what happened? They almost take your account, margin call you. They don't forgive you. Okay, the market does not forgive. They will take the money, guys. Okay, that's something I want to put in your head. It's not your friend. This is not your, like your friend. It's not a friendly ground. Okay, this is like they're vicious. They're going to take your money. Okay, if you make a wrong move, they're going to take your money. If you overstay trading, you're over trading, you're trading, you're using the wrong lot size, you're using the wrong stop losses, you're moving your stop losses like we did earlier, you're going to get margin call, literally, because they really want to take your money. They will margin call you and they will shut your account. We've seen accounts going to zero. Okay, we have done that with this account. We let it almost, went to zero. You remember, if you watch some of our previous live sessions, if you guys are joining us for the first time, we've been doing this for a while. There's a playlist here. It is the free Forex training course. Go and watch that playlist. Okay, it will show you exactly what is going on here. Okay, so did we have the manipulation? Not much manipulation going on here, but let's see. If we get a clear break to the upside, that's what we are looking for. A clear break to the upside. We are on the 1 minute time frame here. This rectangle is representing the 5 minute open candle. The open candle, the 5 minute, we mark the top and the bottom, and we extend the rectangle towards the front like that. And you guys can see what has happened since we started. We started here. So the bears, the bulls pushed it up all the way up here. When I talk about bulls, I talk about the buyers, people who are literally taking long trades, putting in money in here. So they pushed it all the way up here, almost breaking out, but the bears came in and pushed it all the way down here, actually broke to the downside. A lot of people entered here and then they were taken out. We were some of those, okay? And it came all the way up to halfway mark, okay? So the halfway of the rectangle, and it decided to go down again, okay? And then it came up again, halfway the rectangle. It decided to pull back, okay, to collect more and more. And then it decided to pull up again, half of the half. It decided to pull back. And then now it's pushing up again. So we are now almost to the half of the half. Let's see what it's going to do after this. My prediction is it's going to go up. Okay, after this, it's going to push further up to give us a breakout at the top of the hour. Okay, so because we are approaching 11 o'clock. Normally we trade between 9:30 and 11. That is our trading time. Okay, 9:30 and 11. But you can see this is the accumulation phase right here. So it's accumulating, then there's going to be manipulation, and then there's going to be distribution. Now, during distribution is when you want to be in the trade, so you can get a distribution, right? Just like the word says, distribution, distributing of the whatever has been accumulated. So they're going to accumulate money now, and then they're going to distribute it. No, first they accumulate the money, then they're going to manipulate people. So take your stop losses, take you out. You know, they're going to take you out. They want to let you in right now, accumulation. So come in, a deposit. Put your deposits, take your positions. So everybody's, oh, I'm buying. Oh, we're going up, we're buying. Oh, it's a long, we are buying. We're above the moving averages. It's going to be a strong, long position. So everybody is buying longs. Put your stop losses, and then what they're going to do, manipulate you. They're going to have this massive wick going down. Boom! Take all your stop losses, and then they're going to distribute that to the market makers. Okay? See, I know. See, I know. You guys, I know. Yeah. Write that down. You know, this is training. I'm telling you things that we have seen in this market. You see, this market doesn't mess around. Yeah, it will clean you. Yeah, it will clean you. Yeah. So right now you can see what they're doing. They're simply doing what they do best. It's called accumulation here. They're literally accumulating. They go up, they come down, small, bitty, tiny, petite, minute, small. tiny, 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 tiny ups, tiny downs, tiny, I call them tiny ups and tiny downs. So you start seeing the tiny ups and the tiny downs. So what do? People take positions, right? Okay, so it's called accumulation. So that's the accumulation, manipulation, distribution, fair gap values. You look for those to enter your trades. So you see, sometimes they even have a big wick. So I think that is coming down to manipulation now. When you start seeing a big bar, sometimes it's just to manipulate the market. Excuse me, guys. So basically, they're trying to manipulate you out of your positions and take your money. So the bar can be quite strong, and it's probably come to the 50, and it will bounce from the 50. Let's see what's going to happen. There you go. It's coming down to the 50. Yep. So there we go. It's hitting the 50 now, forming a green bar. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen. Is the move done? That's the question. If we go to the higher time frame, maybe we can see exactly what's going on here. Let's go to the 5-minute. Oh, my internet is like slow, like dial-up. Okay, so yeah, so you saw we came, excuse me, up. And then what's happening is just pulling back very slowly, like there's no energy at all. The energy has been dissipated here in the beginning. Big bars, big bars. So all that liquidity, money is gone. It's in the banks. Dissipated. People made money. We also made money, remember? And then we gave it up in this manipulation phase here, accumulation here. We gave it up here. We got in, reeled in, manipulated, and kicked out. Some are going to fall by the wayside. Okay, that's what happens in a situation like this. Some of us are going to fall by the wayside. Only the strong ones are going to remain. Most of the people are going to fall by the wayside. You guys can see that bar. Let's wait, see what happens to that bar. If you go to the 1 minute, that will represent an upward trend. You can see the bar is huge. It's gone up that way, and now it comes down. So this is dangerous part here. So that's the accumulation phase. This part is dangerous because it lets you get in, it reels you in, and then it literally gets you out. Same token, same candle that brings you in is going to take you out in a minute. Okay. So it's big bar, pulls you in, and then shortly as the other candle forms, boom, they take you out. Okay, because you just got in here, right? So now it's taken your stop loss. That's why you see this big bar, sometimes followed by a small candle during accumulation, is because they reel you in here. So some of you have formed in here. Oh, we are going up. Boom, you put your stop loss right below there. And what happens? This guy comes down and takes the money. They're calling it accumulation. They accumulate the money that way, and then they're going to distribute that without you. Without you. So where does it go to? It goes to some people. Who are these people? The market makers. Again, the market maker. So just know there is a market maker somewhere. Anytime you're losing money, it's going into somebody else's pocket. Anytime you're gaining money, somebody else is losing somewhere, is giving up, okay, their money somewhere for you. It's like matter. You can neither destroy it or create it. It just transforms, it's like energy, we transform energy. We can't destroy it, You breathe in oxygen, you create some energy, you give out other things. So it's just constant matter. We're breaking it, transforming it, and then comes back. So it's the same thing here with the market. When you take a long trade, somebody else took a short trade somewhere, so they get wicked out. You make the money. So you guys can see here what's going on now. You can see here it's decided to come back down to the base. The base is this one here. So it's coming back to the base. So I think that's the manipulation phase now. Distribution has taken place here. I think now we are in the manipulative phase. Let's see how far they are willing to take this. Okay, so that's the manipulative phase. Okay, so that's the manipulative phase. Let's just buy the manipulative phase and see what happens. Ooh, man, they really like my stop loss. I didn't even put a stop loss yet, and they are already coming so down. It's unbelievable. We are still being manipulated. Wow. All right, it's 10:50, guys. So there's 10 minutes to go because at 11 o'clock we stop trading. My stop loss is going to be very close here because I've realized they are seriously manipulators. Let's put our stop loss right below here at 30,283. Very close. And our take profit should be just there at the top there, because you can just multiply that by 2. It's 30,338. See where take profit is right here. Stop loss is down here. Okay, so if it pulls up just a little bit, we're going to bring this to break even so we don't lose anything. We don't want to lose anything out of this account. I'm going to let that stay there for now until that candle closes, because it can just come down. Yeah, I see it has a long wick at the bottom here. Nothing will stop it from coming down all the way to where it first printed the wick. It has a chance of coming all the way down there, so maybe we can just bring it there so we can be one ticker below that. There we go. I think that's better. There we go. So now if it wicks down to reclaim the original position here, we are still spared a point. Oh yeah, the thesis works. This was seriously manipulation. We were manipulated to get in here, and you can see what's coming is the hammer now. The hammer is coming. Yeah, the hammer. You can see the buyers are not strong anymore. Look at their strength compared to the volume. This is the volume indicator here. It shows you the volume. Right now it's showing very little volume to go up. There's no spine on the bulls. The bulls' spine has been broken by the bears. Yeah, don't play with the bears' jaws. They can crush your bone. Literally, they crush bones. Yeah, so, oh my goodness. Yeah, manipulated, and now we're gonna be kicked out. Kicked out there. Oh, even stronger now. They're following our stop loss now. They're following our stop loss. I think they're gonna come for this. I didn't imagine they're actually hunting this liquidity right here. That's sad. Sheer manipulation here, man. This is serious manipulation. Okay, I'm getting a message from one of my coaches. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, it says that that's probably the worst phase to enter the trade, because what they're doing now is the accumulation on the, this is the 5 minute time frame. Okay, so they're doing the accumulation now, and then they're going to manipulate it. So the wick is likely going to go down because you can see the 200 is above here. Okay, so we're going to try to let this go back. We just want to reclaim our previous entry. Oh, we're going to let this run up a little bit. See if we can give us a chance to come back here, break even. Yeah, let's see. The danger is lacking very close to us. That's why I've not moved the stop loss. Yeah, the danger is right there. I have not moved the stop loss because the danger is lacking right next to us. Yeah, we are not out of the woods yet. The bars are very tiny. The bears, you can see there's not hardly any bulls to buy this. People have given up. It's 10:55. The bulls are giving ground. You can see how bears are strong. The bulls are very weak. I'm going to go here so we can gain something small. So I moved my stop loss now. So whatever, I've moved my take profit also. Oh no, they're already printing. I'm bearish. Okay, they're going to come for us. Yeah, it's coming down really hard. Yeah, guys, it's coming down really hard. Okay. I think when they hit this snag here, yeah, you see they're throwing a very long wick at the top. The bears and I mean the buyers. Oh man, it's gonna wick us out here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yep, out. Okay, so what did we do? Okay, we are back. We are back a little bit. Not quite yet. Let's see how the market looks. Okay, there is a week. Very strong week. Okay, now we are shooting to the top without us. We're going to buy. And we're going to put our stop loss very close, the bottom of that bar actually. We're going to just put our stop loss at 310. That's where we're going to put our stop loss, the bottom of that bar. There's 2 minutes to go, and then our take profit is going to be just at 30. So you always have your take profit and your stop loss, unless you're just there and you're going to close your trade. So we're going to watch this as it goes up. Okay, we did enter on a very big bar, which is a mistake, because what they do sometimes is when you have a big bar like that, there's a response that tries to counter that move to the downside, because that's how the market moves. It makes a move, big move up, and then move down. Sometimes it's follow through, but I have not seen follow throughs today. You can see every single bull bar, every single bar is being followed by a red bar, like from here, or market opening here. You can see we're getting red bars immediately. We get a big bull bar, and then we get a big bear bar going down. We get a big, okay, here we had a follow through. Yeah, you see, it's really struggling to go up. Get this out of the way. It is really struggling to go up. because my goal is to just recover where we started from. I don't want to close the day below where we started from. That's why you see we are scalping now. This is what we call serious scalping. Actually, I can close this and we'll be above that, but let's give it a chance. There's 1 minute to go. The likelihood is that on the hour it might just fall backwards, because you know we are counter trading. You can see the 200 is above us, indicating that the market wants to go down, but we just had a cross here, which is giving me the confidence to take this bull trades, this long trade. Yeah, you know, guys, we just don't take trades. You can see what's happening in the market, so you gotta have to study the market. Now we are coming down. Okay, so let's see if we're gonna print another bar. If we print another bar, I'm gonna bring this to break even. Okay, so we're gonna go to break even. Okay, that's a big bar. Okay, we're gonna move it there. Okay, let's just go to break even. Okay, so now we are at break even, so it doesn't matter. I think it's coming down to weak us out again. Oh man, yeah, because it collected this liquidity. No, okay, keep on moving, keep on moving. Keep on moving, guys. I'm gonna make it there so we can be a little greedy. Keep on moving until we get to the 200 mark. Oh, now it's coming. It's gonna weak us out now. Weak us out. Boom. Yep, we are out. Let's refresh that. Looks good. Okay, so we started at 649. We are at 718. Okay, let's go scalping. Let's look at the charts. Okay, now we're getting our retest. We had a breakout. Let's see if we're gonna get our retest here. If we get our retest, we're gonna jump in for a trade, and that trade is gonna be an upside trade. Okay, because now we are above the range. So let's see if we're gonna retest this position. If we retest this position, we will get into a breakout retest trade. Okay, so there we go. It didn't really retest that position. Instead, it just we need the bars to come all the way down. Okay, this is not a retest. This is just a mere pullback, candle coming back. A good retest would be go up, maybe 1 or 2, 3 bars, and then come down really nicely. Retest that to give you a pin bar and go up again. So that would be a nice bull trade that we can take, and we can do a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio comfortably. But in this case here, it doesn't look like. But you guys can see the accumulation that went on here and the manipulation finally breaking out. We have a gap here, which we could trade, a small gap here. You can see that's coming down to the gap. It didn't touch the gap either. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. A good retest would take 1 or 2, 3 candles to come back and confirm this before we go, but they are breaking above the open range. Yeah, so sometimes it's not textbook like what the textbook says. You just have to take the risk. So the only thing you can do is minimize your risk here. Instead of going in with a 50 lot size, you can do the safe hunt 5 or the 10, which is like the more conservative. Let's see what's going to happen here. It's printing, it's showing me a red, and then it doesn't continue follow through. Let's see. Okay, so it's still printing by, this is 5 minutes. Okay, so here it's 1 minute. You can see this is what's happening in the 1 minute. All right, let's see if it's gonna print a red bar. If the red bar touches that and moves, okay, We want a big red bar that will come all the way here, retest this, and be rejected by this region. I think that I can count that as a retest. It doesn't have to be exact measure with a ruler or something. I think that I can call that a retest and a rejection. So let's see the next bar. If the next bar is a strong green bar going to the top, we can jump in for a 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio. You bring your long position tool. Okay. No, that cannot be a green bar. Well, sometimes it can, but that will be a low probability trade. So instead of going in with a big lot size, you probably just go in with a small lot size. Let's see that candle. We wait for that candle to close. Okay, there we go. All right, so the candle is shooting up. Our stop loss is going to be right below that candle. No, actually less than that candle. We're going to have our stop loss here, 3,358. That's our stop loss. So we have our stop loss right there. And then what would be our take profit, guys? Multiply by 2. So what is the difference between these two? Actually, our stop loss should be here. This is where our stop loss should be. So we're going to put our stop loss here. That's where our stop loss should be. Where should be our take profit, guys? So you do the maths. Okay, so 371 minus 346, that's 5. What is the difference between these two guys? Guys, do the maths. So that's 525 times 250. So we just add 50 to the price here. So it will be 3421. Okay, 34 to 1. That's how you do the maths. Simple maths. So our take profit is just up there. We're going to let this move a little bit, and then we're going to move to... So guys, we've taken the trade. So this is the trade we have taken right there. And then our take profit is a 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio. So we just move down to 2. Now, my trading view is out of sync with the FBS. FBS numbers are different. So you guys will see different targets. So that's the trade we have taken, guys. And my coach is telling me to take a picture of this. They like to see that documented, that we actually took the trade. All right, there we go. We're going to move our stop loss very, very soon. Maybe 2 bars down. Okay, there we go. I'm not willing to lose much, so I'm going to move my stop loss, guys, to not to break even, to just the bar below it. There we go. So now I can go away. You guys can see where my take profit is. It's not very far away, right? Yeah, my take profit is just very close. So we are looking at that now. Let's see if it's going to push us further. Take profit. Let's see if we're going to hit our take profit today. I think here we will hit the take profit. There we go. Take profit is going to be hit very soon. Yep, take profit was done here, but our numbers are out of sync with the FBS, between FBS and yep. So I'm going to move this because the numbers are out of sync. But I'm going to go, let it run. As it's running, I'm going to just let it run. And I'm going to move it to a psychological number. That's a good number there. And let it run because we've already moved our stop loss. The bar is pretty big. I'm going to move it halfway there. Okay, the bar is pretty strong and is big. Oh no, I just maybe jinxed it. Okay, let's see. It's still going. Okay. Okay, maybe it's coming back. Oh yeah, it's starting to print. It's starting to wither a little bit. Okay, we're going to move this further. Right there. So this is trailing the stop loss. And we're going to move our take profit to even better psychological number there. We moved our stop loss. I mean our take profit, TP. We moved our TP further up. See how far we can milk this. I'm going to move my stop loss right beneath that bar. Okay, now it's starting to print a wick at the top, indicating that, so now I think we've come to the end of that move, which is okay. Yep, and it is printing a red bar, so it's going to take us out. Boom, boom, out, okay? And guys, we are back to 932, okay? From 649.30 to 932. Do we need to continue? Yeah, we could continue. Let's see. Yeah, it's still printing a small bar to the top. That was just a minor pullback. No, it's giving bars now. So maybe we take a break. Let's see what's going on here. All right. Yeah. So now we can just take a this. They want me to take a picture of this, send it to the group for those who are okay. It's printing a red bar. So okay, guys. Oh, there's one other video here. Hey guys. Okay. Oh man, okay. So take profit was hit with no problem. You guys can see we hit take profit with no problem, and we are still continuing to the top, even though the move has shrunk a little bit. So you guys, you can see the breakout strategy. You just have to be patient. It took us almost an hour and a half to get a nice breakout, okay, a cool retest. Okay, after all this manipulation, we've lost money, made money here. Okay, so we were in the noise, okay? This noise here, this was accumulation phase, manipulation. We were manipulated. We suffered in here, okay? But look, the old gold, the strategies that you can use now to play with your prop firms, the old strategy still works, okay? The old strategies, I call them old, not that they are not relevant. They're old because they still work. You wait for a nice breakout, wait for a retest, and then jump in the direction of the trade. And what happens? You win 90%. And there we go. Boom, without any problem. We got it. We even left change. There's a lot left. You know, we manipulated that here. With this one here, we tried to pull as much as we could. Okay, so now we are out of that market. We could wait for a reversal. We could wait for a reversal and trade a reversal too. We could do that. Okay, and maybe we go to the 5-minute time frame. You can see this is the candle that gave us the change that we just got. We are now at 932, starting from 649. So we are almost back to 1,000. Okay, if we hang around here and trade longer, which we don't want to do, at 11 we want to leave our computers, we could be taking trades. Okay, and milk the upward trend. We could be milking that all the way up. Okay, and what we could do is we could wait for if you want to really trade, we could wait for a pullback. Okay, a pullback like on an area like this. We wait for a pullback, because you can see as it moves up, it creates the fair value gaps. You can see gaps here. Nice gap here. There's a gap here. We can wait for a pullback into that gap, a retest of that gap. Okay, let me just finish this, and then I will record this. I will show you guys exactly what we're talking about. Those of you who are here, it's 11 o'clock. We stopped the trading at 11. So if you want to leave, you can. But if you want to hang around with me, because today we're going to do some great stuff, you can. You're allowed to. Okay, you can see this thing is not giving up at all. You can see we gave up all this. We could have milked this all the way up. If we just left our stop loss down here, we could still be in the trade and we could make Valhalla. Life could be changed. We could have doubled exactly what we just made now. You can see still the market is still very giving, okay? But this doesn't happen all the time. 1 to 2 is enough. Get out, you're good. If you do that all the time, you'll be fine, okay? Trust me. Okay, so here is a nice... Okay, guys, I'm trying to send something to the group, which was recorded last night, and I'm trying to send it first before I record this one because I want to see this in the group chat. Everybody doesn't have a chance to join us live. So what happens is we take care of our members, we record the things. So everything, if you join the Smart Wolf Club, you'll be a member of this. You'll be getting, you can join our private groups and you will be able to access this information. No problem, no questions asked, guys. So far, no credit card required unless you need one-on-one trainings. We don't need any. You don't need a credit card. It only comes if you want extra coaching. Because look, some of these guys have been trading for 30, 40 years, 20 years, 15 years, 10 years, 7 years. So they have a head start of you. You know, you need almost. They say you need about 10,000 hours to just practicing and losing accounts and blowing accounts before you can start becoming a good trader. And that's not guaranteed because the market, you can see how terrible the market is. The market, it doesn't forgive you, okay? Making money online, that's the main thing. That's the main focus in the Smart Wolf Club, is to help our members make money online. Guys, this move is not stopping, so maybe we should just buy it and risk. We're gonna put a tight stop loss. Those of you who are here, we just risked, we just entered a trade that we don't even like, okay? And what should be our take profit, guys? We're gonna enter on that bar. We're going to move our stop loss to the bottom of that bar. So we're just risking 1 bar, okay, which is a lot. 1 bar is a lot for us because we are a very small account, okay? So we are coming to the end of the move, so we might have just cooked our fingers. Yeah, because there's how many bars? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sometimes it goes 10 times, so let's see. As soon as it moves up, if it closes above, I'm going to move it to break even. That's my prayer, okay? There's 3 minutes to go on this bar. Because now the market is above the 200. The candles are, I mean, the moving averages are all pointing up. However, you know, look, the volume here has decreased. Okay, so they're coming down. Oh man, pulling back. They're printing a wick at the top. I think we were too late, so maybe I just close this. Let's see. If it moves a little bit up, I'm going to close this really quickly. Okay, so you see, sometimes don't overtrade, and that's what happens. We overtraded here. We just didn't even think about this. So you can never do that because you're going to lose. You can see now it's trying to print a red bar. red bar is coming, and we're gonna get a reversal, even though the buyers are pushing not so strong. Okay, there we go. Come on, yeah, you can do it. Just give us an even trade. That's what we want, a break-even trade. If they can push it further, we can move our stop loss to break even. Let me see. Oh, you see, that's the mistake I made. I didn't look at the 1 minuters, because if you look at the 1 minuters, they can tell you where you are. Okay, so the 1 minuters are showing a red, a downward trend has started. See, that's the only red candle after a very, very long time. A big red fat candle. This shows the sellers are sitting right there. You know, it even has a flat bottom. The flat bottoms are very powerful. Yep, another flat bottom. So this might be another accumulation zone. And these guys are well spread. You can see the moving averages are so spread nicely out. Oh yeah, flat bottom, more than a flat bottom. Oh, this is gonna take us out now. Boom. Yeah, I don't want to move the stop loss anymore. So we're gonna let this close us out. Maybe I should close it when it gets so close up here. Yeah, let it retract a little bit. Let it retract, and we're gonna move the stop loss. Oh no, man! It's 1 minute. 1 minute. This is the longest 1 minute you can have. Oh shit! Just what I was hitting. I decided to move it. Oh no, it's not giving me a break. It is actually hunting my stop loss. It's a very big bar going down. Very big bar going down. Oh no, 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 no. Yeah, that was a big mistake. So it's gonna push us back to the 700s. It's gonna push us back to the 700s, unless manipulation has ceased. No, this is a big bar. This is a very strong bar, indicating going down. 11:21. I think I want to shut it down at 11:30. We're gonna be trading again on. So our next live, guys. Okay, are you ready? You don't want to miss that. Our next live would be entertaining because we're gonna be launching our Vox feed officially. You guys would be. Some of you have already started testing the Vox feed. Okay, app. There's a link in the description. You need to have that. Okay, it's gonna make your life easier. You can track all your vitals, your blood glucose, your blood pressure, your medications. It reminds you if you've taken your medication or not. You get a text message. You can set it accordingly. If you want it to ring a bell, it will. Just kidding. Yeah, it can ring a bell for you. Literally, it'll send you a text, tell you, and you can set the time. If you want it to remind you after 30 minutes of missing your dose, or if you want it to remind you after, just 1 hour or 2 hours. Default is 2 hours, but you can manipulate that. You can set it to 1 hour or 30 minutes. Oh, guys, this is serious now. This is serious stuff coming here. It's a downward move now. Yeah, they are going down. They're serious about going down. Yeah, we're not going to move the stop loss again. We're just going to be wicked out here now. Ooh, we're giving up a lot, 150, so that's going to take you to the 700s. I mean, as long as we're above 649, it means we grew the account. That's all we care about. Grow the account each time you trade. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, I think it's down, 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 down. Let's go back and look at this. Yep, it's a downward move now. Okay. Oh, it did something else. You can see it pulled back and now it's going up. Were we wicked out? No, we were not wicked out. Did we survive the hammer? Or this is just a temporary for us? Let's see what happens when it gets there, because that's resistance. There's a resistance right here. It's that game of up and down, up and down. Let's see. This is a big bar, so I'm thinking the buyers might have woken up. Somebody wants to protect that position. Oh, my apple. Okay, guys, so that is done. Let's post that. Okay, I think that was my only chance to get out. So I didn't get out, and now all right, so I just want to show you guys. I'm going to record this for the team. Hey guys, we took a trade right here. You can see the market is still going on. This is on Nasdaq. Okay. This is one of my students' account here. We traded that Nasdaq. Okay. This student has a very tiny account. You can see where it is at right there. So, I mean, you can trade with small money. You can start very small. It's very risky though. Trading is very risky. You can lose your entire investment. So only trade money that you can afford to lose. Okay. And this was a training on Forex trading. Okay. So you can see, if I show you where we are, there we go. So you can see that. So we took the trade here. We entered right here. This was a 5-minute breakout. So we waited for the first 5-minute candle to opening Eastern Standard Time, 9:30 a.m. We jumped, and there we go. Take profit was hit without a problem. If you want to learn, check link in my bio. So that has been recorded, guys, okay? And it's been sent to the team members. Some of them are new. So we record such short videos to allow them to know that they can, if they want to learn more, they can check our links in the bio and join the training. The training is, you have to pay for the training because our coach's time is very valuable. And we realized we had a lot of free trainings. Most people don't take it seriously. That's why we charge a nominal fee just to get your commitment. However, the coaches don't need your money. These guys have been trading for so long. They've been doing a lot of things online. They're extremely successful in what they do. They don't really need your money, but they take it for the commitment part of it, okay? If you're interested in something like that, join the Smart Wolf Club. Okay, I think now the hammer has come. My only chance to get out was then, and I didn't get out. Instead, this thing is going down. This was a nice chance for me to get out right here. I didn't, because I believed that it was going to continue going up. Trying to be greedy here, and that's what happened. So we have 2 minutes to go. I mean, actually 1 minute, and then I'm going to cut this training. So I'm going to report the status of the account next week when we meet live. We're going to have our live trading next week. It's going to be on Wednesday. Okay, so no, actually not on Wednesday. It's going to be on Tuesday, guys. Okay, so next Tuesday, we're going to have a live training Tuesday. Okay, so mark your calendar. I'm actually going to schedule it ahead of time. So if you guys subscribe on to the Smart Wolf Club channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell notification so you're notified when we start the training next week. Okay, so I think it's coming down now really hard. We're getting a reversal of this move, an answer, a response to this move to the downside. Okay, it's mounting a response. Let's look at 5 minutes. Where is the 200? Okay, so the 200 is okay. So you can see, yeah, it could be, yeah. So that's a reversal trade there, right there. We could take that to the reversal side. That's a reversal trade. However, you can see the 5, yeah, because now we are breaking above the 200. So we are bullish, as we've been saying all along. If we look at the 15 minutes, again, it should be bullish now. Oh, the 15 is still showing some bearish moments, and it's showing a reversal. Okay, so you had a breakout, and now it's trying to come down. Okay, that's the 15 minute. If we go to the 1 hour, where are we on 1 hour? 1 hour is bullish. So the higher time frames are bullish. Oh, this is extremely bullish. You can see that. Where's the, yeah, you see the 200 is down here. Extremely bullish. I don't even need to look at the, let's look at the day, just for the sake of it. The day is right here. Again, very, very above. Bullish, because you can see it has printed a wick at the bottom, a serious wick. This indicates it's probably planning to go to the upside. Okay. Oh man, so this is really coming down to my my thing here. Okay, it's come down all the way here for this liquidity. And can we now go back? Okay, so guys, it's 9:32. I'm gonna end this, and I'll report this on Tuesday, 9:30 a.m. We meet live. We trade. Be ready to trade, guys. Take these trades with us. Okay, so get your Forex broker set up and have some paper money there, a demo account, so we can trade together. You can learn some of the things, because as we trade, we throw out the nuggets, things that can help you become a better trader, and together we can make it. We're gonna learn together. Okay, we learn every single day. Okay, the market gives you a lesson every single day. Okay, because some days we don't control the market. You know, it does what it likes. The market does what it likes. The market taketh what it giveth to you. It's going to be taken by the market. So you got to be smart. All right, guys. So I'm going to end this on a power note. There we go. In the name of the Father Almighty, we pray that those who are going to apply these trainings may be successful. We pray that the markets be good to us until we meet again on Tuesday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, for another session, fun session of trading, of winning and losing together. We pray that in the belief of Almighty. Amen. And we pray for those who are watching on YouTube, that they may also be successful. We pray that they also subscribe to our channel and that they may be blessed that way. We pray this in the belief of Almighty. Amen. Guys, this was a nice time. We had a real good time today. We see how we go up and then we lose, we come back. We had fun, okay? It was a fun-filled trading session, and that's what I like, okay? It's not just about how much did I make. Did I make $1 million? I mean, you can make $1 million if you have a big account, but not when you have a $200 account. You can't make $1 million. It's not possible, okay? Because before you make $1 million, you're going to blow that account, okay? Yeah, you'll be tempted to risk, like we were risking so much, okay? 50 lot size on a less than $1,000 account. Yes, so right now I think we've lost that trade while we are talking. It's okay. We have a stop loss. We're going to go back maybe to the 700s. We'll see that next week. I'll show you guys what happened next week. So right now, guys, there's something called AI. So my advice is this. go and learn some AI, okay? If you want to be more productive, more useful to your organization, let's say if you're employed, you're a 9 to 5 guy, your employer, your boss is going to love you if you have some AI skills, okay? So don't shun AI, guys. This is the in thing. It's coming very strong, and it's going to sweep a lot of people out of work. The only ones who are going to be left are the ones who have the AI skills. So you can be ahead of the curve right now and start learning. And I can show you one of the easiest ways to learn. You can learn online. Everything is online. Some of our members are learning. They go through trainings like somebody just, yeah, you can see you go through the trainings and there's no problem. There's so many platforms that are teaching how to do AI. If you want to learn from us, you can join the profitwellnesshub.com and go through the training. Go to the app section. We have the trainings right there for you. So make sure you go and take advantage of that, guys. Okay. The link is in the description for you guys. So with that, guys, I'm going to end this training and I will see you. But before I go, let me put a disclaimer. Whatever I showed you guys here today is very risky, okay? It's called trading, the markets. Anything that involves trading your money is risky. You can lose your entire investment. So you could see we can actually lose the entire account in a split second. If you go and watch part of our live, if you missed it, or you are joining this session here, or you just skipped over the video, go back and watch the session from the beginning. You will see exactly where we were. You could see the red, the margin call. Yes, we were going to be obliterated. They just take the account. Literally, your broker takes the account because you can't manage your account. They're going to take it. They're going to take your money. Okay. So we were this close. Okay. But of course, we manipulated and survived and made some profit. Okay. So I'll see you guys next week. And with that parting shot, be nice, always be positive. Negativity out of the window, please leave that outside, okay? If you're going into a building or your workplace, leave your negativity in the car. Or if you're riding public transportation, leave the negativity in the public vehicle that you ride, or the train, or whatever, the tram. Leave negativity away. If you're going to church, leave the negativity at the door. If you're going to the hospital, leave the negativity at the door. Be positive, okay? It takes less energy to be positive than to be negative, grouchy and angry and sad all the time. That takes a lot of energy, okay? It's going to increase your heart rate. So you need our VoxFit. Make sure you download the VoxFit app because it's going to increase your blood pressure, your cholesterol, your blood sugar. Everything is going to go up because you're just angry, negative person, okay? Everything out there makes you unhappy. So that is something you need to get out of. Okay, that's my advice. Get out of it. Okay, life is this short, guys. You can't go through your life feeling grouchy, sad, angry all the time. Okay, now some people need help. Don't get me wrong. Okay, and if you need help, seek that from professional. I'm not a professional. I'm just telling you what I see from what I've gone through and what I see. And some of us have been around for a long time. We've been online since 1998. So we have seen the ugly, the good, and the bad all together. We've seen it. We've seen the ups and the downs. And listen, when it is up here, just know that it's going to come down. And when it's down here, just know that at some point it's going to go up. Whatever is up here is going to come down. Whichever is down here sometimes will go up. And whatever is up here may come down. Okay. It may go up, 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 up until you're like, man, this thing is never going to come down. We see that with the Nasdaq, up, up, up. And then all of a sudden, boom. We saw that with Bitcoin, right? Guys, some of we trade crypto. We trade anything in the Smart Wolf Club. Some of our members are crypto maniacs, crypto lovers. They trade crypto day and night, okay? Give you the story of Bitcoin, okay? Bitcoin pump, 110. Then boom, 63. See? So whatever goes up comes down. So, but it creates opportunities all the way up and down. So right now it's down. Those of you who still believe in crypto, for some people are like, okay, this is the time to buy. So some people are actually buying at this point when it is 63. You know, this thing had gone to 110. So some people are buying it, okay? Whatever I'm giving you here is not professional advice or investment. I'm just saying what the psychology is about trading and life. These are like life skills. These are things we talk about over a cup of coffee when we are friends, okay? We talk about things like that, okay? let's not go through life feeling angry, grouchy all the time. No, let's be happy. It's a very short life. Our life here is extremely short. Okay. So you can't afford to go through life feeling, unhappy or sad all the time. No, you need to find a way to be the person that you're meant to be. The master teacher tells us, when we pray, the man above says, he created you in his own image. If you believe in that, he created you in his own image. And he saw that everything was good. You remember? You remember the creation story? When he created this, he said, let there be light, and there was light. Let there be, and he created man. Okay, Adam, you remember the first man? And then he created everything else. And he saw that everything was good. There was no negativity at all in the beginning. No, everything was good. Then where did we go wrong? We're messing it up ourselves. So we mess up our own lives. We do that, because either we're looking at other people, we're in a competition, perpetual competition. My neighbor, my friend, my coworker, today is dressing so well. How come this? And then already you're having this heartache because you see he's looking good. He has a new house, he has a new wife. I'm sorry, he has a new girlfriend or new boyfriend, and you're not happy. Be happy for them, cheer them, be the cheering squad. I like when you go and watch a game and you see the people, the cheering squad, like they're playing, they're happy, they're smiling, and they're dancing, they're jumping because their team is playing. They're happy that moment. So that's how we should go through our life. A life it's like a game, it's a sport, it's a play, it's a rodeo, it's a theater. We're in a theater, we're performing. So if you're performing, would you be sad when you're performing? So imagine your life is a performance, right? You're performing from day one, from the day you're born. The first time you cry, you're born, you're crying, and your mom is there or your dad is there telling you, I'm right here, I love you. And then you keep quiet, you open your eyes, and you're like a few minutes old. You come out kicking and crying, okay? So that's theater already. It starts right there. So the way you go through your life is theoretical, it's theatrical. Man, English is not my first language, guys, so excuse me. I may not pronounce the word right, but I know you know what I mean, right? Theatrical. So you're acting. So how do you be acting? How would you be in a show and you're a sad face? Do you guys want to go watch a show? Let's say like a dancing competition or a ballet competition, and the dancers come out all sad and grouchy. No, you want to see these smiley faces. Just like I tell you, look at the cheerleaders, their cheering squad in a sport, in a match. You guys have watched basketball or football or whatever high school game, and you see the cheerleader, the cheering team, the way they're happy, they're jumping. That's how we should go through life. So when somebody else is playing their game, it's if I go to work and my coworker is playing his game, has a nice tie, it just says I just got a new car or I got a new girlfriend or a new boyfriend. I should be the cheering squad, like happy and, for them, right? And be like, yeah, man, how did you do that? Maybe I should even learn, man, things like that. But not like, here we go again. Okay. Grouchy, miserable. Life is too short for that, guys, okay? So if there's anything you're going to take out of this training today, when you're trading, it's very risky, okay? Don't trade money that you cannot afford to lose. If you can't afford to lose it, don't trade it, okay? And then be happy always. Don't go through life being grouchy. It's a very short, our stay here is very short. Some people tell I've lived for 100 years. 100 years is nothing, You guys remember, if you read the old holy book, it says we live 940. When it comes to time, our creator, 900 years, as far as the world is concerned, this earth has been around for how long? If you guys believe in science, some of you believe in science, 4 billion years? 4 billion years? So 4 billion years, what is 100 over 4 billion? It's a minute, it's nothing. I can't even put it on a calculator. It's 0.00000. So it's insignificant. Okay, so 100 years is a very short time. Okay, and so I'm sure some of you who are watching this, you're definitely 18 years and above. Okay, this is not meant for kids. So 18 years, you've already lived a good chunk of your life. Okay, this is the plain truth. When you're 18 and you're watching this, or you're 21 and you're watching this, and you're 30 or you're 50, you've already lived a big chunk of your life. So from today, promise me you're gonna change. We're gonna all change, and we're all gonna be just these nice people. Okay, negativity out of the window. And if you need help, because I know some people can't get out, they can't break that, they can't get out of that shell. The shell is cemented, concrete. They cannot get out of that shell of negativity, grouchiness, sadness, unhappiness. So you can seek professional advice. Okay. Now it starts with you getting a VoxFit, because VoxFit is going to allow you to check your vitals, and your vitals are going to tell you a lot. You wake up in the morning, your heart rate is 50, 500, your blood sugar is crazy, your oxygen is low, your body temperature is high. There's something happening organically, there's something physically happening to your body. So you start addressing those first. You check your weight, for example, work on your, the app allows you to manage your calories, your weight. So that's where we start, the healthy part. First, things that we can do, things that we can control. We can control that part. Then there's a part that maybe we need help, the mindset part. And you can seek help. You can talk to mentors. You can work with mentors. That's why we invite to the Smart Wolf Club. You can spend a session with me, okay? If you like what I'm talking about, 30 minutes with me will probably change the way you think about stuff, okay? I'm not a professional, but I'm just saying, just us talking. Sometimes all we need is somebody to listen. Okay, I'll listen. You can beat me up, I'll listen. I'll listen. You can dump. I'll have a bucket for you. You just dump all your garbage in there. I'll listen. If you've been trying to make money online, we can learn from each other. Okay, there's no problem. Hey, I think, let me end this. I didn't mean to start preaching, but the idea is to, I really want, the master teacher tells us, love your neighbor as you love yourself. Okay, so you love yourself, love your neighbor. Your neighbor here means everybody else, okay? Love yourself, love your neighbors, okay, as you love yourself. That means neighbor is everybody, not the physical neighbor, not the person next door to you. No, anybody. You meet somebody in the train, be nice. You're sitting down and there's a young mother, a young lady walking in with two kids, one on the back. She's holding a handbag, a big bag, and you're sitting there comfortably playing on your TikToks. Come on, man, get up. Let the young lady sit down. Take the seat. And you'll feel good doing that. Hey, mom, can have a seat. Unless she says no, but she says, yeah, have a seat. Because I can stand, you can sit on the tram or in the train, whatever. Just be nice. Or you go to the market and you find this old lady. She can't lift a pack of water, 24 count water. She needs it. And you're right there with all your big muscles. Why don't you just say, hey, mom, can I just help you lift that and put it in your cart for you? And see what, you look at her face. Her face is going to lighten up. Trust me. Try that. Her face is going to lighten up, and you're going to get blessings from that. Because the master teacher is always looking at the things that you do, the goodness. And you'll feel so good about your muscles now. You'll probably hit the gym even harder. So you have bigger muscles. You can help these people. You're driving down the street, and then there's this guy walking in 100 degrees. 100 degrees outside. It's 100 degrees on a summer hot day. And you are in your nice 6-seater all by yourself. A 6-seater. Your vehicle can carry 6 people. You're all by yourself. But there's this guy, you can see he literally is walking down the street, going to the market next door. Where you are headed to? You're headed to the Burger King or the next to the market there to buy some food. And this guy is walking, he's all sweaty and he's burning. And there you go, zooming in your cold AC, and you don't really care. What if you said, hey, can I help you? Where are you headed to? And he tells you, man, I'm going to the market, but my car is broken. I can't, but I really need to go to the market. Okay, but what were we told? Don't invite strangers into your car. Okay, so I'm not telling you to invite strangers into your car at your own risk, make it risky for yourself. But I'm just trying to say you could be kind to that person, you know. Kindness. That's the word I'm preaching. Kindness, sociable, kindness. Where did we go wrong? I think we leave it there, and we'll continue on Tuesday. Tuesday, we're going to be trading seriously. Right now, I think the account is gone. Not really gone, but it's went down because I think that trade that we took was a bad one. Okay. So we show you the bad, the good, and the ugly. So we're going to show you the good ones, a lot of them, and we're going to show you a lot of the bad ones. So you can learn and spend time with us. Okay. Get started doing this. And we're going to show you about AI. Okay. We are creating things like VoxFit, training on AI, how to create your own website. For example, some of you don't even know how to create your own websites. You have this wonderful idea, but you don't know how to put it on paper. You don't know how to put it online. Or you are so experienced in whatever you do. I mean, if you have lived long enough here, you're good at something. Let's say you're a mom, you took care of 10 kids. You can share that, you know, how to take care of 10 boys and make them grow up to be responsible adults. And you can now share your experience. And do you know how we're going to do that? Very simple. You sit down with me for 30 minutes and we're going to get a way of doing it. Okay. You know how we're going to do it? We're simply going to use AI to do that. And how are we going to do that? Simple prompt to AI. We go to ChatGPT, or we go to Perplexity, we go to Claude AI, or we go to Google Gemini. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to put a prompt that allows the AI to interview you. Okay? So first, we're going to create an agent for you that knows you inside out. So how are we going to do that? We're going to educate the agent. We're going to tell the agent exactly who you are with nothing untouched, everything from A to Z. So now the agent knows exactly who you are and where you're coming from. So I'm giving you an example here. You're a mom. Maybe you are in your 50s. You don't know what to do online. I don't have anything to sell online. I don't know how to sell online. Okay, because the only way you can make money online is either you're buying something and selling it at a profit, or you're selling something at a profit. That's how people make money, right? Is there any other way? The only other way is to go to a 9 to 5 and you trade your time for money. And most of us do that, right? That's how we were brought up when we were little. We were brought up, we're told, go to school, get a good grade. And you did. You work so hard. Your parents push you really hard to get those good grades. Some people are lucky they had parents who would push. Some people didn't have parents. But you'd see the norm was go to school. So you spend your time in school, 20 years, 30 years. Some people are perpetual student, PhD, and after another PhD, after another PhD, 3 PhDs, 20 masters, 5 diplomas, and they're still in school, okay? Because that's what was put in our head, okay? But AI has come now. We can take advantage of that. Some things that used to take us months to create, 6 months to create a website, okay? I did try to create websites before. I've been online since 1998, okay? And some of our coaches have been online for many years. We have coaches from all over the world. Tajimoto from Tokyo, Japan, over 20 years in the Smart Wolf Club. Mr. Baker from Atlanta, Georgia, over 20 years. Josephine from Sydney, Australia, over 15 years. Omoses from Lagos, Nigeria, over 20 years. Malemala from the beautiful Cape Town, South Africa, over 20 years. Ahmed from Dubai, UAE, over 8 years doing this stuff. Mr. Peter from Nairobi, Kenya, over 15 years. Carinsas, she's from Berlin, over 20 years. Now, you talk about New York, we trade during New York time. One of our coaches, she's from New York. Rosemary, over 20 years doing this stuff, the online stuff, trading crypto, trading Forex, trading stocks, options, futures. Oh my goodness. Don't even get me started. Making money with AI now. Now these guys are creating weapons. Like when I say weapons, I don't mean weapons, guns and stuff. No, I mean weapons that they're using for their trade. Like they don't have to read their emails anymore. Somebody reads the email. An AI agent reads the email for you and presents a summary to you in the morning. You open your email, or the first thing you see is a summary from your agent. These are the most important things for the day that you need to address to urgently. A, B, C, D. Boom. You go and solve those. Oh, an agent that does your booking your appointments and stuff, you know. But like some of our coaches are very busy. They have a lot of things going on. They're training a lot of students. They're mentoring a lot of coaches, other coaches. They are into trading themselves because whatever they teach, they do it. So they're trading, they're taking trades. So you can't be doing this all at the same time. You're only one person. You only have 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 arms. So you can't be here, you're trading, here you're teaching somebody, here you're building an AI website, you're managing an app, you're making payments, you're booking your reservations. You can't be doing that. So you employ. Claude has something called co-workers. Claude co-worker. You have a co-worker, literally co-worker, and you can have several co-workers. You can start your own company on AI. You have every co-worker. Co-worker A is in charge of emails. Co-worker B is in charge of payments. Co-worker 3 is in charge of students, creating videos, lessons for students. Co-worker C is in charge of managing your lifestyle. Co-worker 5 is your research agent, researching the markets, options, Forex, whatever is going on, news. They read news and tell you. They give you a summary every hour or you can set it every minute if you want. You can get an alert every minute. It logs news every minute. What is going on? What tweet has come out? What tweet is going to affect the oil price? You guys know what has been going on right now, right? The oil price goes up, goes down. So what is the next tweet that's coming out that's going to make the prices go crazy? So that is what we're talking about. And we can set that for you, with you, help you understand. We are learning. We are not like the expert. I'm not like the expert. No, we're learning together. But, you know, doing it alone is very difficult. They say when you walk alone, you can walk very fast, but you can't walk very far. When you walk as a group together, we can walk miles and miles. And they say success is like a 1,000-mile journey. It starts with a single step. So it's not like a sprint with big muscles. You're coming down the lane at 30 miles an hour. Boom, 9 seconds, done, 100 meters, done in 9 seconds. No, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about a marathon where you start slowly at 5 miles an hour. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Not a dash where you, like a 50-meter freestyle sprint. Have you seen those guys when they dive in the pool, 50-meter free? Some of them don't even get, I'm telling you, this is like, whew, you blink, you miss it. Like those guys are so fast in the water. They don't even breathe. I don't think they even come out for air. They don't. I think they don't. Maybe one time. Because it's a 50-meter dash, freestyle dash. I don't think they even come up for air. No, they don't. If you watch them, I don't think they come out for air. It is so fast. Then they come out. And trust me, that is the most exhausting swim you can ever have. It's 50 meters, but the amount of lactic acid you're going to accumulate in your body is so massive that these guys come out. It's like a freight train crushed them. It is so tiring. It's probably more than somebody who swam the 400 or the 200, because no oxygen and you're moving at super speed. Because you blink, you lose. You're the last. It's millisecond differences. And these guys are the best of the best swimmers in their best shape. Sometimes I watch those and I get motivation from that. I get inspiration. What am I complaining about? I mean, a human can do that. They can condition their body to that level. These guys jump in the water, and before you blink, they are done. The 50-meter freestyle dash is done. Dusted. Seconds, they're done. It's less than a minute. They're done. The swim is gone. Same thing with the 100 meters. You guys remember the one of the best sprinters? What was his name? This young man from Jamaica, Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt. You blink, you miss the rest. The guy is done in 9.6. What was it? 9.58. I think his record was like a 9.58 seconds. 100-meter dash is done. So that's not the way we're going to go through life. No, life is not a sprint. It is a marathon, guys. So it's like breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. So when you're learning AI, you're not sprinting through AI. You're going to go through the marathon, but you need to get started. It's a 1,000-mile journey. You cannot go it alone. That's why you need mentorship. You need somebody to work with you. You need a team. You need a group. You need people around you, okay? Because it gets boring. Same thing with the trading. Trading is very energy consuming. It's a sprint because look, you take a trade and you're there watching, especially if you're trading your own money, live cash that you have worked hard for, and you put it at risk and you take a trade, you buy something or you sell something, you sell a stock and you're watching it go down. How does that make you feel? That's the part that we work with. That's the part that we want to help you. How do you feel? The disappointment, the disgust, the anger, the unhappiness. You need a team. You need a cheering squad around you telling you, you can do it. Keep on moving. Okay, don't worry. Whatever you did, put your stop loss. You know, they remind you, put your stop loss right where it's supposed to be. Don't take too much risk. Only risk 1% of your account. That's not what we were doing here today. We were risking everything because I want you guys to get that lesson. My student is suffering from PTSD, having lost an account before. So how do we get out of that? Slowly showing him the possibility that you can actually lose and still continue trading. You don't have to win all the trades. Your winning rate doesn't have to be 100%. You can have a 38% winning rate. But with a 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio, you're still profitable. So you take 10 trades, you lose 6 of them. You win 3 with a 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio, you're still profitable, guys. You know that, right? You can do the maths. You can look it up, okay? Go to AI and look it up right now. How many trades do you need to be profitable if you're doing a 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio? Let's say out of 10 trades, how many should you win to be profitable? You don't need to win that many. You probably need to lose 7, win only 3, and you're still profitable. So with these type of concepts, you can't get this from textbook, okay? You get this from people who have been there. I learned that from my coaches, and I pass that on to you, okay? I pass that on to you. So spend some time with us, join our mentorship, join our groups, and if you need it, we are all here, you know? We are always here. If you have a question, after I am gone, I turn this thing off, I turn this live off, and I am gone, you still can reach me. You know how you can reach me? Comment below this video live. If you're watching this live on YouTube, comment below this live. And I will be there for you. Not me only, my coaches and our agents. Now we talked about coworkers. Yeah, our coworkers are going to answer you. And you know, the coworkers are trained by us. They are us. They are representations. They look like us. You can have an avatar that looks exactly like you, okay? And you can use that in your social media. We show you how to create your own avatar, okay? So you don't have to be live, but they can still be doing the work for you. It can create the videos for you on a schedule. You call it schedule or schedule? Schedule. English is not my first language, guys. So you allow my pronunciation. Let me slide with mispronunciations, okay? Because it's not my first language. I learned many other useless languages. I speak many other languages, okay? So English is learned, okay? So I'm just, you know, excuse me. All right, guys, we are here and we're gonna end this. I didn't expect this to go even further. Don't even get me started because this is a piece that we all need. This is the piece that we all need. We need people who are walking out there who are positive, beaming positivity. We don't want to go out and you see darkness, cloudiness, negativity. And love, where did we go wrong? Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Where did we go wrong, guys? Where did we go wrong? And we become self-centered, entitled, and we don't care about our neighbors. Our neighbors here it doesn't mean the guy who lives across your street. Our neighbor is anybody else other than you. So everybody else is your neighbor. When the master teacher says love your neighbor as you love yourself, he didn't mean the physical neighbor. He means everybody else other than you. You plus everybody, love everybody else around you. And people come in different colors and shapes and sizes and ideas and responsibility. You're going to get some who just rub you the wrong way. Okay. Yeah, there are people who are just going to show up in your life and they just rub you the wrong way. You just don't like it. You don't like them. You don't. But remember, love your neighbor. The master teacher he knew when he created us in his own image, he knew that we're going to go through this. That's why we have this, love your neighbor as you love yourself, because he knows some people are going to rub you the wrong way. If you read the Bible, Genesis, you remember what happened when Adam and Eve were in the Eden garden, the most beautiful garden ever. Everything was provided, but one serpent. So a neighbor shows up, and that's where we talk about neighbors. So one of their neighbors was evil, and Miss Eve didn't know. She fell for that. And when she fell for it, what did she do? Reeled in Adam. Adam, the neighbor knew, for me to get to Adam, I have to go through Eve. And that's exactly what happened. Now we were thrown out of the garden because we disobeyed. And now we have to go through life that way. So is that where we went wrong? I'm not a theologian. I'm not a master professional at this. I know there are many qualified our qualified theologians out there, people who have read this book a million times. They can read it in and out. They have analyzed it. They have who can give a better explanation. What I'm just trying to tell you is that life is this short, guys. And most of you who are watching this have already lived this. So you're only left with this. Let's make it better for ourselves and for our neighbors, the ones around us. And it only starts by just changing our way of thinking, our mindset. You wake up one day and say, you know what, today, I'm not going to be any grouchy guy. I'm not going to be angry. I'm going to be a cheerleader. I'm going to be a cheering leader. I'm going to be a cheering everybody at work. My boss walks in. Oh, that is a beautiful suit, sir. Your boss says you are late. You say, I'm sorry, sir. Thank you. I will not do it again. I'll be, thank you. What do you want me to do? I'm so sorry. You take responsibilities for mistakes. Yes, I'm sorry. I really screwed that up. Mr. Customer, I screwed that up. It's my fault. I'm going to fix it. How do you want us to fix it? I'm going to fix that for you. I messed up. I put too much sugar in your coffee. How do you want me to fix that? Make you another cup, fresh cup for you. And I'm really sorry. I screwed it up. I don't know what I was thinking about. I think you said two packets of sugar, 2 teaspoons, and I put tablespoon instead. Or maybe, I'm just saying. Oh, I lost count. So that's how we should go through our world. Okay. Or like I said, you're driving down the street, it's 100 degrees outside. And then there's this old lady walking towards the direction that you're going. And you just go and splash water on her face. That's not neighbors. That's not loving a neighbor. If it permits you, maybe pull up and say, hey, ma'am, how are you doing? You okay? And she'll tell you, I'm trying to get to that market. And that's where you're going. Does she look like, no, they tell us, they warn us against stopping for strangers because some people are evil, okay? Evil also lives among us, but do your best, okay? Always do your best. Your due diligence, okay? If it doesn't look risky, she's an old lady, she's telling you, I'm just going to the market, but my car is broken, I can't drive, or I can't drive anymore, but I need to get there. And it's 100 degrees outside. So, and you have plenty of cold water in your vehicle. You have this nice luxury car that has a cooler and you have a drink right there. Just get a bottle of water and give it to her. Say, you know what, ma'am, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be able to bring you to the market, but here is a bottle of water. It can cool you down. And you'll look at her face. She'll probably say, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And you get all the blessings. Okay. But most of us would be like, I don't know you, and I keep going. All right. Or I've just given another example. You are a big market. This old guy cannot lift the 24-pack of water, and he needs it. And you're right there with your big muscles. Why don't you just say, sir, can I help you put that in the cart? And or can I bring that to the front for you? and you at the checkout, and the guy will probably really appreciate. They'll be like, yeah, thank you so much, because we don't see that anymore. Most people are just all about themselves. They're probably on their phones when they're walking around. They're talking. They don't even recognize what is going on in the surrounding, because they are so much into their own world. There's the little pieces in their ears. Somebody talking to, I don't know who they're talking to. You see that in the market, right? You've been on an island, somebody's like, whoa, 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 and you're like, what are they talking to? They're talking to somebody. So they're not even paying attention on what is going on in the market. People are running on the other direction and they're walking this direction. They get their face smacked because they're not paying attention. You've seen people cross the lights. Lights are red and they just walk across because they're not paying attention. They have these little gadgets in their ears, talking, on their phone, TikToks. They're watching a movie or they're listening to some show and they're walking. So we have like zombies walking around. Let's not go through life like that. Let's love our neighbors as we love ourselves. With that, I'm going to end this, and I'll see you on Tuesday. We're going to have another powerful session on Tuesday. I believe and I trust that's going to happen. We're going to take this account to stratosphere. Boom, I'm out.